Hey guys, today I'll be talking about the new FK1 Plus that was recently launched by Zoe. In an effort to keep things short though, I'm going to go ahead and say that the FK1 is the exact same as the FK1 Plus in terms of internal hardware and switches and mouse shell and everything. The only thing that has changed on the Plus is the size, so just bear that in mind. They did also recently switch back to the Huano type switches. They no longer use the Omron type switch, so keep that in mind as well. So let's talk about the important thing that has changed here, which is the shape. The FK1 is almost the exact same dimensions now as the SteelSeries Sensei, the FK1 Plus being a tad bit longer and just a little bit shorter in height, with the sensor placement being closer to the middle. The overall profile is actually so close that I had a hard time feeling any sort of difference between this and a Sensei. The FK1 is just a little bit fatter in the back in terms of the shell profile compared to the Sensei. And it also has those little dips in the top for mouse 1 and mouse 2. If you're familiar with the Sensei shape, then picking up an FK1 Plus is going to be pretty seamless for you. My hands are roughly 18 centimeters. I use a relaxed claw grip when I use the FK1 Plus. The minor increase in size is pretty noticeable, and it has a drastic effect on how I hold the mouse now. With the original FK1, I was actually using a standard claw, or sometimes I'd even use like a fingertip grip when I was going for more precision. But I actually have trouble doing that now because of the size increase, and I've had to modify the way I hold it because of that. So this isn't exactly the perfect mouse for me, but at the same time, I do like that the back of the shell is a little bit better for my palm. It fills it up a little bit better, and if you're more of a relaxed type of grip, then this is definitely better than the FK1 in that regard. The weight increase has been bumped up to 95 grams. That's actually 5 more than the Sensei and the FK1. But I didn't really notice the increase in weight, and it didn't really affect my performance too much, so it wasn't that much of a difference there. Common question that I do get asked a lot about mice is whether or not a person's hand size is the right size for a certain mouse. So I'd go ahead and say if you have 17 to 19 centimeter hands, you measure that from the top of your middle finger down to your wrist here, then I would say go for the FK1 Plus if you like doing like a relaxed claw type grip. If your hands are bigger than that and you like doing like a normal claw or a fingertip grip type, I would also recommend it. If your hands are smaller than that, I mean, this mouse, it's pretty big, and you'd end up probably palming it at that point, which there are better alternatives uh, for those types of people. You can use an EC series, you can use a Sensei, I guess, or any other mouse really, because this mouse, the FK series, is basically, it's been made to be used as a claw type grip. Personally, I would like to see an FK2 Plus, as my hands are a little bit too short to hold the FK1 Plus the way I'd like. I think an increase in width on the shorter FK2 would be something I'd probably end up using as my daily driver, and it'd be really interesting to see how that would work out. But overall, I think Zoe's approach to the new product launches has been to keep things as consistent as possible while giving us choices with the shell design. So I think if you're already using an FK1 or an FK2, or even a SteelSeries Sensei for that matter, and you want something a little bit bigger or something similar to the Sensei, then I would say this is an excellent alternative, especially if you're a hardcore FPS gamer. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please write a comment down below, and I'll see if I can answer it for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.